I want to start this video off on a slightly more serious note and a warning, okay? So, this video is going to be a let's look at first impressions, whatever you would like to call it, of the Ambient prologue, as you can probably tell by the title. It is a piece of work based on My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, okay? Now, I want you to all listen to me, right? My Little Pony can be the cause of some controversial comments. It can turn a comment section into a war zone. I'd like to avoid that if possible. I would like to hope that everybody can look past what is about to be shown. You see, I have obviously played the game, I have talked about the game, and if we look at this from a artistic standpoint alone, it is a very well designed game with some clever puzzles and spell casting, and that's what I want you all to do. I want you all to look at this game not as a pony game, but as a game based on spell casting and clever puzzles. Basically, in the video you will see me activate a teleport to a different area, which works a bit like a portal gun, and some levitation, and I'll be combining levitation with portal guns, so it does have some very clever puzzle solving. So if you are here to get grumpy and scream like a madman, please don't. I would like everybody in the comments section, whether you're a pony fan or not, to remove Ambient herself, the main character, from the situation. Pretend that she's a wizard or whatever you like. Let's remove Ambient from the situation and let's have a proper discussion about this artistic piece, because that's what it is at the end of the day. It's very different from what the show looks like. There is controversy, I'll get into that, but you know, it's not your standard flat colours like this. It is a full shaded artistic piece like this, okay? So, thank you for listening. I'll bring this up a lot more at the end. But yeah, let's not turn the comment section into the war zone. Let's not have haters calling the pony fans pony fags, and let's not have the pony fans calling the haters faggots. Let's all sit down, relax, and look at this on its own artistic merits. Thank you, and I know you're all really good about that. You all usually are all very nice to each other. You play nice to each other, but because of the subject matter, I thought it just best to put this at the beginning. So again, let's all not look at this as a pony thing. Let's look at it as its own artistic puzzle solving game. Alright, thank you. Let's begin. So hello everyone, and welcome to the beta of Ambient. So this had a little bit of controversy on Steam, but first of all, let's go through the options and we'll talk about that while we're in game. There are a lot of options, as you can see here, all, you know, completely rebind your keyboard or your controller. It is controller compatible, so that's very good. So keyboard and mouse or controller, completely rebindable. All the graphical options that you would probably need, like anti-aliasing, extra details. I know some people like to change a few extra things like Total Biscuit, but all the main stuff's there. Audio, you know, all your defaults. Although you know what, I probably am going to listen and turn the effects down, because if you've ever watched the trailer for this, you might know what's to come. And you know what, that's fine. Let's also just turn the dialogue down just a tiny bit. I can up and down the dialogue myself in video, so we'll have it at like 54, and there we go. Let's also apply them changes. Yay, it said yay, and gameplay is something. So I'm liking all these options, but you see how it's just got this basic white line around it? Sometimes, like with this, it's hard to tell where the options box is. You have to really be careful and pay attention at where it is, but you know, that's fine. So let's just close this out now, and let's actually get into the game. Or I hope so. So Ambient, also I had to make an account, which was a bit weird, but I guess that's because it's like a Unity thing, and you've got to, you know, sign into Unity or whatever. Because, oh sorry, Unreal. please don't take that wrong, because it is running on the Unreal Engine. Now, I've never tried loading it before, so it might crash during loading because it's not attached to Steam right now, and obviously that's what we're going to talk about. I did say before this video, notification. Note, the experience you will get testing this build has nothing to do with a plot line of Ambient Prologue. Okay, that's great. Let's just click OK via the mouse, and here we go. So, I'm just going to look at the sky for 2 moments before we get into this. So, obviously, as I stated in the opening message, this is a game based on My Little Pony. If you do not like the show, I like to keep my comment section very nice and happy and discussive. So if you do have issues with the game, like I'll be bringing up my own issues or whatever, let's make it a discussion. Let's make it a nice, friendly discussion, mainly about what's happening on Steam rather than the content itself, okay? Okay, good. So, as we know, this game is going to be on Steam, or is on Steam Greenlight, and it did get greenlit. And there's a bit of controversy on whether this is going to be able to get onto Steam itself. Because, you know, while people say, oh, you won't be getting this on Steam due to copyright issues, you know, Hasbro will have something to say. And I've dealt with Hasbro personally, and yes, Hasbro are complete and total shit biscuits like Konami. Like, they are the fucking worst company I have personally had to deal with, and they are all rude, insensitive arseholes like Konami. So, yeah, Hasbro will probably have a say in this. But people are saying it's not going to get on Steam right away because, like, the copyright thing, I'll just be like, oh, that's it, can't do it. However, it is original characters, and we'll get into the characters and the art style in a moment. It is original characters, so you could certainly probably try and spin originality, like how Freedom Planet was original to Sonic. It still took place in Sonic's universe, and there was still references to, like, the planet Mobius and Sonic himself, and obviously it was changed to Freedom Planet rather than what it was said in the OVA, which was Planet Freedom. I keep calling it Planet Freedom to piss off all of my friends that play it because they know that it is technically Planet Freedom. They just had to change it due to copyright. So it is original characters, it is original art assets, you might get away with it. People are saying it's too much like the show, you probably won't. That's true, Hasbro's a dick. But at the same time, have you seen the shit that gets onto Steam? Like, you really think that Steam is doing any kind of background checks? These are the kind of people that have let all of Digital Homicide's crap get up there. All of the... Like, just go watch Jim Sterling's full playlist of the best of Steam Greenlight. Extra large testicle. That one Counter-Strike map which is nothing but an asset flip. The asset flips of DayZ. Steam doesn't care. Greenlight doesn't care. You think they're checking anything? Because they certainly haven't checked any of that shit to make sure it's not shovelware. So if any old shovelware can get up, then I'm sure this could get up. But let's actually get into the game. First of all, it's looking beautiful. Like, I can already see that a lot of hard work. This is a beta up. She's kind of sliding along a little bit, but I can see, even from a beta, they're putting a lot of hard work into the graphical aesthetic. You know, we've got a nice shadow effect on the sun there as it just grazes through the columns, and you can see it like making a lot of shadows. So even for a beta, these two people have put a lot of hard work in. As for the models themselves, you know, the hair, a little bit, you know, scraggly, a little bit wiry, but it's a beta, that's fine. We can go through the body with the camera, that's a bit weird, but, you know, in terms of the model itself, very well rendered model, definitely looks like what it's supposed to be. Walk cycle, I'm trying to, like, maybe she's sliding because I'm not getting in the right position, but I'm trying to get a good shot to have a look at the walking cycle. That's pretty good. That's pretty good walking cycle. She slides a little bit when she turns, but That's a pretty good walking cycle. It's a bit slow. Can I run? Yeah, and I can run. Let's have a look at the running animation. Yeah, the running animation is great too. Ow! Well, I guess I just ran into an invisible wall there. But yeah, running animation's good. We did just... Ow, 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 ow. What am I doing? Ow, ow. Let me just get away from that. What's going on? What am I being attacked by? What have I done? What have I done? Okay, let's just back up. Let's just back up. I don't know if it's the barrier of the world that was killing me. I'm going to edge towards the barrier there. Doesn't seem like it was the barrier. It seems like it was closer to that door. Your goal is to get to the end of the level and defeat the boss. Is the boss invisible? Oh, wow, she's got a sword. That was not in the trailer, I'll admit. That was not in the trailer. Sword animations, very nice. Her horn actually glows with the sword animation, so they've definitely put a lot of work into the main combat. I want to get into the game, but let's try and figure out what actually killed me. It doesn't seem like there's anything here. I wonder if that was just a bug. I'm just going to say it was a bug. Jumping. Oh, she's got gliding. It's basically Spyro the Dragon then. So basically, charge attack. Ah, it's the grass. It's the grass. Okay, it's like electric grass. Right, alright. So... yeah, you can actually see it glowing red with fire. That was my fault, not paying attention. Well, you know, it's basically Spyro the Dragon. I guess I'm out of charge at this point because I've taken too much damage. However, the game does not hold your hand. We are sure... yeah, okay, that's great. So, you know, when I am at full health, I can charge, I can jump, I can glide. I can't even jump now, actually. I think I'm that low on health that I might have just screwed myself. So I might just have to kill myself. So let's just do that, and then we'll get into the game. So please kill me. Game over. Good, that's fine. Load save, I guess. I don't see a way of doing the load saves with the controller, so they might want to actually fix that. Oh no. And they might want to fix the game crashing potentially if I load save. Is it going to crash? Is it going to crash? Well, while we're waiting to see if it crashes or not, because again, it is the beta, first go, notifications, the experience you will get testing this build is not the same. Okay, so we're fine. But yeah, so it's basically like Spyro the Dragon. We can charge, we can jump, we can glide. It's Spyro. The only difference is it's not a fire breath, it's a sword attack. There's probably a fire breath, like shooting some kind of beam out of my horn, but I don't know how to do that yet. Because there's a chest. If this chest has gems in it, then I'll be happy. So how do I unlock the chest? I have to cast a spell. My horn is glowing. A. I've got to do something. Magic. So magic recharges automatically. How am I supposed to cast this? Is it just like... oh, that's locked. So I've got to find the spell that's not locked. That's health, so I know how to get health back. Unlock. I wish I knew what these did. Unlock, does that give me super flight? I guess that gives me super flight. So have I got to make the symbol? I mean, I can't see because of her face. Let's try 2 of these. Fire. Oh no. Fire forwards. Up. Choose item. Wallet 10B. Okay. Amount, cost. That's not it. Did that tutorial show me how to cast magic and I have literally just screwed myself? Fire. Speed. I mean, I'm learning all the magic. You know, that was clearly like... this is dark magic. We can't play with that yet. But, you know, that's clearly fire. I think I did, like, fire and then something else to get speed. Was it that? No. But now I've got to work... There's a fireball. So, if I do this and this should cast a fireball, but I don't understand how. I don't understand how. Cast. So this is a puzzle. This is a puzzle. Is there anything around that I may have missed? I will pause it in a moment just to get through into the open world, because I know there is a big open world behind this door, but I've got to learn how to cast magic first. I do like the casting system. It very much reminds me of For Honor, where you've got to press the buttons accordingly to block or attack the opponents, and then use, like, you know, just say it's weak to fire, use, you know, like this fire here, or if it's weak to a direct fire, then press left mouse button to trigger. Wait, what? I'm sorry? Trigger what? Oh, wait, what? I just saw press left mouse button to trigger. Okay. I'm holding the left mouse button. Left mouse button is the sword. Right mouse button? Am I just being silly? Trigger it. Trigger it. My magic's glowing again. Oh! Oh, okay. I'm a fool. It's not a casting spell, it's just a simple door button, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I wonder how I do this. So what you've got to do is you've got to lock on, and then once you're locked on with your magic, twist the knob. Okay, right, sorted. I have discovered the puzzles. So at least it isn't holding my hand and it's just kind of giving me passive hints. But as I was saying about the casting system, it very much reminds me of For Honor, where if I can bring the casting system back for a second, like if they wanted, say, a area of effect fire, we'd area of effect fire them, or if they were weak to a, is it this one? A direct fireball with direct fire, or if we needed defense, we'd do that, and then maybe, how do I get that wind one up? We'd do that for an extra bit of speed. So I can see the combat being very engaging if we actually get into combat. I mean, it does say that there is a boss coming up, so I guess I'm going to have to learn how to cast magic, whether I want to or not. But if it's like For Honor, where you've actually got to pick your magic spells and attacks accordingly, that would be great, but I think something tells me I'll just be running around, you know, charging around in circles, slamming my sword into him. The jumping precision is actually really good. I mean, I'm messing this up greatly. Unless I'm not supposed to be able to jump up here. She does jump a little bit further than you think. And I do see a secret door there. I do see a secret door there. So I assume that I can get into this secret door with the correct magic. Like a levitation spell. Oh, wait. I've got the box. Oh, okay, so I'm casting. But how do I move? I need levitation, so... This is weird because... How do I do this without the mouse? Let me tell you what I'm doing right now. So, I am casting... What I was doing there was I was making the symbols and then casting, or I was making the symbols with the controller, then casting with the left mouse button. How do I cast without using the mouse though? So let's do this, right trigger, left trigger, no. Oh, there we go. How do I do that? So let's get fire. I'm learning. That's not fire, that's ice. So if I were to do this, this, or wait there, this, then fire. That's a fireball. I have learned to cast magic. So it's really good. This is the kind of tutorial I do enjoy a lot more than it telling me what to do, like figuring it out for myself. Don't touch that kind of bad stuff, Spyro. But I do enjoy this, like trying to figure out what I'm doing. Like, oh, I don't know what to do. Figure it out for yourself. And there's no enemies, so it just gives you this nice little playroom here to figure it out for yourself, where it's like, oh hey, look, you can jump on stuff, you can glide, and then just like learn how to cast the magic for yourself. I mean, I'd like to know what the dark magic is, which is locked, but I guess we find that out later. But I think I'm going to take a pause right now, because we've been in the playroom, and we've learned how to cast our magic, we've learned how to open doors, and I'm going to... God damn it! I keep touching the badness. But I've learned how to cast magic, I've learned how to charge, glide, swing my sword, you know, learn all that nonsense. I've just pushed those boxes over, so I don't think I can actually get into this thing now. Wait a minute. But I'm going to pause it, and then I'm going to come back when we're engaged in some combat, and then we'll probably wrap up. But so far, despite what it is, and despite the controversy it's causing, it certainly looks great so far. The Unity, or the Unreal Engine, I don't know why I keep saying Unity. Unreal Engine, making it look really, really nice. You know, the swings on the sword, all of the animations, a little bit janky, but we can get there. You know, that's a little bit janky. I think it should be more fluent. And the magic itself is kind of like, if we just get a fireball here. Oh, sorry, wait there. Boom, boom. You know, cast a fireball looks great, or to cast an ice wall looks great, but it's just kind of, it feels a little bit off, a little bit janky. Oh, excuse me, a little bit janky. But so far, I'm enjoying this. I am enjoying the idea of this open world that you have to figure out all of the secret magic runes and stuff for yourself, despite the controversial character, who, in herself, I mean, I know what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a young Celestia, you know, she's got the pink mane, she's not banished Luna yet, so the elements of harmony haven't, like, give her rainbow mane or whatever, and obviously she's the only white alicorn with pinkish eyes. So it's supposed to be a young Celestia, but they have changed her enough and called her Ambient, and her sister's like Moonglow or whatever. So they have called her Ambient, and in terms of what she looks like, I like the braids, they're not too bad. Her armor looks pretty awesome, like, it reminds me certainly of something out of Final Fantasy, where it's like, you know, just regular armor with the cape, but then the regular armor goes into this wing thing. It's pretty cool. So I'm digging her armor. The model itself, again, looks pretty well done. Pretty well designed. Maybe, I don't know. She's also got that kind of Rosalina look, hasn't she? Like, let's get a dead center shot, and then, or maybe Rosalina's profile's usually like this, a little bit to the left, and compare it to Rosalina with, like, that one clump of hair going over one of the eyes. So she has got a little bit of a Rosalina look to her as well, which I kind of like. But yeah, so I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to figure out how to solve this puzzle and get to some combat. And then I'm going to come back, and if the combat's all fine and dandy, we could say that this is a good Let's Look at. We can say that despite its nature and its slight controversy, it's a good project. It's looking very good, and if they can get this, you know, charge combined... Oh! They already have the charge combined with the glide correct. We're into some Spyro the Dragon territory. Hey, look at this. We're running down the treetops. Glide off the edge of that supercharge for a truly amazing tour of the ambient worship. For a truly amazing tour of the ambient world. Don't just stop at one supercharge. I'm digging it. And I think that's why, and it's not like the pony thing, I think that's why I'm getting slightly more into this and attached to it, because it's playing somewhat like the old Spyros where you can charge, jump and glide, and I imagine that's going to be like to get to areas later. And as I said, it's supposed to be an open world when I figure out the last puzzle to get out of this room, where we'll engage in some combat. And if it's an open world, it's kind of like the original Spyro levels, you know. It was an open map with a few secrets, and you had to, you know, run, jump, and glide to get to those secret areas to get some of the crystal dragons and the dragon eggs that the thieves have stolen. So it's looking good. It's reminding me of Spyro a lot more than it's reminding me of ponies. So yeah, I'm into this. I'm liking this. And as I say, I'm gonna pause now, and we're gonna find the combat. Also, guys, I think I've just figured out the puzzle, and that's really cool. You have to use elemental like attacks to destroy or I assume destroy this wood. Look, that box is now on fire. I don't know how long it's going to take to burn. Also, I've taken some more damage. Let me get my health back. Oops. But if that box does completely burn, then I'm imagining that's how we do it. Like, we've got to set both boxes on fire. Get something going here. So that's pretty cool. Like, we'll still need to burn these boxes to get to the door behind it. But that's another cool feature. Like, I can imagine a Spyro game, again, bringing up a Spyro comparison here. Like, I could imagine Spyro 1 or 2. You know, like, when you got the gates which powered you up, so you got, like, the Super Flame power-up or the Super Fly power-up. They were alright, but they were confined to their own little sections. You know, you didn't really have full range of them. You just had the limited amount of space or the limited amount of time you were given with them to do the task. But that'd be awesome if in, like, a new Spyro game or this game, you could use Spyro Fire Breath to like blast wooden doors and reveal secret areas like this. So I'm going to pause again, because I think these boxes might take a while to burn, or I'm going to have to hit them with a few more shots. So I'll figure that out. I keep doing this when I just want to like heal back to full. Yeah, also I found that you can spam the heal to get your health all the way back up. But yeah, that's awesome. Like, if I got another game, if I got another game, I need to see like my fire breath, my ice breath, my electric breath, opening up like secret corridors like this. That'd be cool. So the Spyro comparisons are coming, and I'm enjoying it. But yeah, let me find the switch, because obviously once these are burned, there's still a door behind it to be opened. So let me go find the switch and get some combat. Then we're gonna end. Never mind, I keep finding all these cool spells. Like, I keep finding all these amazing spells, and I have to show this one off as well. Not only is it Spyro the Dragon, where you can charge, jump, glide, and shoot fire with this, but I've also found the best one of all. I don't know where I'm going from here, so I'm just going to try and aim for this rune. I'm just going to try and aim for this rune wall, but I found you can teleport. You can blink. So this is how we solve the puzzle. Well, I mean, there's still a switch, but this is how we solve the puzzle. We just got to see what's the range on this. Oh, okay. So we haven't got unlimited range, and we haven't got unlimited range, but still we can blink, and there's the switch. Oh shit! There's the switch. So, yeah, I keep showing things. That was my own fault. I kept my magic going, and I ran out of magic. But we can blink. I can't blink over there. Why can I not blink over there? Or is the range just too low? Oh, no, I'm inside the rune wall. I get it. So when we're inside a rune wall, our magic is restricted, and we can't... No, don't touch that, don't touch that. Oh wait, I don't think the fire is actually working. It just says that you can set objects on fire. But while we're inside the room wall, it seems that we can't teleport. That's fine. So you've got to be careful where you do teleport. But what's the range on this? Let's teleport. Well, we do take fall damage, so that's good to know. There is falling damage in case we do mess up a teleport. So we shouldn't be as aggressive with the teleports as, you know, you think. So I'm actually just gonna... Whoa. I'm actually just gonna get my health back. So I'm gonna cast a magic, and I'm just gonna get all my health back. and then we're going to go for that switch. But yeah, I keep restarting on the recording because I'm like, oh man, look at this, and it's like, obviously I'm learning all this for the first time, and like, I didn't even know the teleport spell existed, and I think I did one with a dark portal. Hold on, let me see if I can do it while I figure out how to, while I wait for like my health to come back. Let me just get some more health back. But I also did another one, and I learned a dark spell, which was like Dark Wind or something like that. How did I do the Dark Wind move? It was like, was it like this? No. Or was it like this? No. This. No. I know I used one of those dark ones. Oh wait, what's that feather? Is that for like gliding, I guess? Or was it this? No. This. What is that? That is a giant fire. I want to know how I did the... Well, there's a dark fire spell, but I want to know how I did the dark tornado. That was cool. But yeah, so it is very much like... You know what? 75, that's good enough. So yeah, it's definitely very much like For Honor, where you've got to learn all the different spells to achieve your different goals. And I like that. I'd like to see if it's used in combat, though. That's my one like potential gripe, because if we've got all these spells, certainly it's going to be great for puzzle solving, but if they're not used in combat, I will be slightly disappointed. So where do you go from here if that's a rune wall? Because the switch is up there. So I would think that you just have to teleport to... How do you teleport, Sparrow? I think you just have to teleport to that wall. Glide. We did make it almost. So it's just my poor positioning there. So my poor positioning did cause us to screw up, but we did get up there. Right, so let's try it again. So teleport to this one. Wait for your magic to come back. Stand on these boxes to get some extra height. Second box, please. I'm just gonna call you Tia. I know your name's Ambient, but I'm just gonna call you Tia for easiness. So I want to aim not too high up, but like about there, maybe a little bit down. So about there and about there. So hit the teleport and jump just once. Just stop. We made it. So then this switch is ours for the taking. Let's trot on over to this switch. Hit that shit. Activate it. So that should have opened the door. But where can we teleport beyond here? Because it seems like there's walls up there and walls over there, which should... you know what? I bet that's restricting us so that we can't kind of get out of the level. Because I imagine if this teleport is kind of infinite, we could teleport to the top of the map and just get out of the level. So that's kind of clever level design. If... Let's just glide down safely. That's clever level design if we're not allowed out of the level. So the door is open. Now I've got to figure out how to move the boxes, though. So fire doesn't burn the boxes. Can I just charge through the boxes? Oh, I can. I can push them with my charge. Ow. So now the fire is damaging me, but I have pushed that box slightly with my charge. So as long as I charge into a box, I'll try and charge into this one to get it a little bit further out. I know I'm taking a little bit of damage, but I have got that health spell. I think I might have actually screwed myself by putting the boxes on fire. Ow. Yep, get away. So I have kind of screwed myself by putting the boxes on fire. How do I do the thing to put them out? Put out the fire, please. Please put out the fire. The fire will no longer go out. So I think I'm just gonna get my health back, and I'm just gonna try and charge through. So cast this, and then just... Can I hold it to cast it? No, I just have to keep clicking it. I'm gonna try and charge through now. Charge! I'm taking damage. I'm not taking damage. Charge through. I've almost got this. Is this getting stuck on something? What's this getting stuck on? I think it's getting stuck on these boxes. So it is, again, a little bit of a puzzle, you know. Hey, you can push the box, but you've got these little boxes stopping it, so we've got to destroy these little boxes. So what I'm thinking here is a fireball. There we go, we destroyed one box. So now let's destroy another. So let's hit up another fireball. That's another box gone. I'm putting this box in the way though. So fireballs. That's that box out of the way. Oh, there's another one there. Alright. Fireball. That's that box out of the way. Alright. We're getting there. We're gonna... I know we're taking a little bit of damage, but we're gonna just slowly push these boxes out of the way. But yeah, so one last time now, I promise. I've just learned so many magic spells and it's cool. But one last time, I promise we'll get into some combat. Never mind, this doesn't end. This does not end. So, I haven't got to the combat yet, but we have found a treasure room where if I focus in on things, like a health potion, I can take it, and it's basically like Skyrim. So, they have made an open world, and not only have they made it open world, but they've made it like Skyrim, where not only can we take like all these health potions, but there is a hat that we can sell for 40, you know, Jotaro's cap. Oh yeah, that is. I don't know if you'll get away with that one. Don't know if you'll get away with that. That one's a little bit what's name. But you know, that's a hat we can sell. This, 22 bits, that's a hat we can sell. This book, I don't think we can do anything with that. But look, bowler hat, another hat we can sell. Hat, we can sell that. What's this? Whoa. Kamaji's glasses. Don't know what they are, but we can sell those. So we can sell everything. Then we can land on these. I can't open this lock. Oh no. How do I open locks? Now I've got to figure out the lock opening spell. Right, let's aim at the lock. Let's see if we can blow the lock off. That did not blow the lock off. Activate lock. But yeah, so it's kind of cool because it's like Skyrim. We can basically pick up all this and we can sell it all on later. And we've got health potions should we need them, but I don't understand what the point of a health potion would be when we can just cast like this and constantly use it over and over again. And, you know, obviously, like, if I stop, all my magic comes back, so I'm not sure if that's going to be, like, locked in the final version, but for right now, health potions just seem to be infinite health, so I don't know what the deal with that is. I also forgot to mention that Tia here is no longer screaming Golden Veronica every time she casts a spell, which is a bit of a shame, you know. I get that it was loud and obnoxious, but you could have at least said Golden Veronica at least once to make me happy, please. Do I have to pick up a book? Do I have to read a book of knowledge? Is there a book of knowledge that will tell me about a book? Come on, one of these has got to open, hasn't it? One of these has got to teach me a lock-picking spell. I can't touch the books. I can't do anything with the books. I get that the symbol, and you know, I think the symbol is supposed to indicate like a certain spell that we're supposed to use. It's not going to be teleport, is it? What if it's like golden, no, what if it's like, oh, cool! There's a torch! We've got a torch for a darker area! Nice! Alright, so what if we go torch, nothing, torch this, that's, what is this? Pink fire. Does pink fire burn lock? This, pink fire. Cursed fire. Cursed fire does not burn lock. What about this? Nothing. This, nothing. So yeah, I'm now gonna, I promise, alright, last try! I'm turning into Joel. One more! Last life, I swear to God. Alright, but yeah, last one. Last time, and I will get into some combat and we will end this. Last fucking try, I swear to God. Shut up, Joel. Every time. Okay, but this time it's the last one, I promise. Okay, so, again, I promise it's the last one, but I keep finding all this cool stuff. Like, I keep messing with the buttons. And, you know, when I was like, does this feather slow my glide? No, this feather, it levitates. It moves things. I can move things. I didn't even realise that's what the feather meant. I can move big boxes. I could have just moved the big box all the way out the way. I could just move the big box. And you know what else I found? I found the compass. Look, the little Illuminati of light. It's telling me to go up there. It's saying, hey, you gotta get up there. Well, we know how to get up there. We just gotta, well, shit, I've got to put it back now. But we just gotta levitate this box. Excuse me. Levitate the box back over to where I can stand on it. There. I never found out how to, I don't know what the key unlock spell is though. So that chest is kind of gone right now. I know there's chests in there, but I don't know how to open them. The only one I could think it would be, which I also found, was, this is the most complex spell. I think it's this. Yeah! Lightning. There's the golden Veronica that we know and love. But, yeah, I tried. I don't know how to open the chest. So, that one will forever be a mystery. But though, let's teleport. We did find... Excuse me? I guess it teleported into a wall. But as you can see over there, we did find the Illuminati compass. Yeah. So, he keeps telling us to go up. And once we recast it up here, because I followed him a little bit, but then I was like, oh wait, can he unlock the chest? He can't. But if I just teleport up here and then recast him, that's always a little bit scary for me. So, where is he? So, he's still down there. But if we recast this compass man, he'll be like, alright, now that we're up, I'm going to tell you to go over here. Over to this window. I mean, I can't directly get to that window, I don't think. That seems like quite a distance to teleport. But, what do you think? Do you think we can make it to that window? Illuminati man, you're kind of in my way. But what do you think? Do you think we could make it to that window? No, we cannot. We cannot. Just glide. Safely glide. Safely glide. We're on the floor. So now I will get to the last try. I swear to God, we will get to the combat. I don't think there's any more spells. Unless there's a ridiculously crazy spell, I don't think there's any more spells. Like, I also relearned my Dark Wind thing. Well, I thought I relearned my Dark Wind thing, but again, oh, there it is. Dark Wind. I've relearned my Dark Wind thingy. So yeah, that's good for me. So yeah, last try. Alright, so I'm going to wrap this up because I don't know how long this is going to go because I can see another trail. Let me just say, that puzzle was really creative. Like, you had to combine the use of teleportation and levitation. You see that, like this box here? I had to levitate that box from one platform to the other to be able to teleport to that box. That was a really creative puzzle of teleportation and levitation. Like, it took me 30 minutes. This is why I didn't show any of it, and probably why I wouldn't play Fez or anything like that again on screen, because it literally took me 30 minutes to work out the puzzle. But when I actually worked it out, I felt really proud of myself for just working that out. That was amazing. So we're going to run to the end of this trail here and give our final thoughts. This looks so beautiful. Like, they have got the lighting effects so great on this. They have like done the lighting effects are solid. Is that exit? Mark it. Alright. Hello. Press left to sell items. Do you want to sell all your items for 260 bits? Yeah, I mean, I've got to use the mouse, but sure. Sell it all. Yes, sell. Selling items. Good. Nice. So, all those hats were sold. You know, Again, it's a beta, but you really need someone operating that market rather than just a glowing sign that says market. But whatever, let's do our Spyro charge to the end. What is this? Save. Oh, yes. Yes. Press to save. Position is saved. Okay. God, it looks so nice. Should we go to the edge of the map? Let's go to the edge of the map. There's probably going to be a blizzard that kills me, but I can get out of the blizzard if need be. I just want to test the edge of the map for them, because I like to go to the edge of the map. That is either a death wall or just a giant ravine into the abyss. It's a... We're going down. It's a secret cave. No. It is a trip. I could probably get down there, you know, with a glide, with like a little bit of a doozy glide. I can get down here. You might want to test this, guys. So I can now see the entire level for what it's worth. So it was like basically a giant staircase. I mean, it's kind of... Oh, don't tell me. Are you telling me that I could have just run round the edge? Are you telling me I could have just run round the edge and not had to have done that? Ah. I feel quite annoyed at that. But yeah, so I'm going to wrap it up here. We didn't get to see any combat, but that's fine, you know. Sometimes you just gotta roll with it. This map's quite big. So I might cut to when I reach the end of the map just for interest, point of interest. But I'll wrap it up before I do that. But yeah, so it's great. It's looking great, and I wanna go on a limb here and talk to Hasbro about this. We are now beyond the shaders. We're beyond the shaders. But I want to talk to Hasbro about this. I like this game, right? It looks really good. First of all, it looks amazing just from all these lighting effects, which we're starting to not see because I'm running out of the map. But it looks really good. It plays a little bit janky, but pretty well. And all of the different, like, spells that you can cast, hold on. All these different spells you can cast. What was that one? I've never seen that before. How do I do that one? Wait a minute, what's that? I think I've just let... I could throw snowballs. Nice. But all these spells that you can cast, innovative. Really good. If you can, like, cast the spells depending on the monster, like For Honor, where you've got to have the correct weapon for the correct situation, good stuff. I hope this gets on Steam. I hope it actually does see further production value go into it. I found the edge of the map! I think. We'll wait for a second. Well, while we're waiting for that, I'll finish off. Because we've been going for 45 minutes. So yeah, it's good. It's a fantastic looking game. Absolutely fantastic looking. The puzzles, like, if I did some sort of live stream, I mean, if I solved that puzzle legit, this video would be an hour and a half long. But the puzzles, very creative. It took me 30 minutes to work it out. And when I did, I felt really proud of myself. It was fantastic. It was, like, really good puzzle design. Especially because you have to combine all the things you're learning in that room, like the levitation and the teleports and such, all into one. You have to combine everything you learn in that room into one to solve the puzzle to get out of the room. So, really good. The puzzles, or that particular puzzle, well designed. It looks great. I hope it sees its final production. Let's talk about cease and desist. Hasbro. Hasbro are a bunch of fucking assholes, right? They are as bad as Konami. I've dealt with them. I know how bad those dicks can be. They fucked up Fighting His Magic. They fucked up Jan Animations. Listen, Hasbro, right? You're a AAA company, and you're living in 2012, 6. No, let's go all the way back. You know, because YouTube kind of begun in 2005, and there was still like protection of product back then. But you know, it was more a thing in the olden days, like, you know, 1990s. Like, oh, that's a direct copy of Pokemon. That is, Pokemon's just launched, and you're bootlegging Pokemon. Gonna have to cease and desist that. You're living in the 1990s, Hasbro. Get your head out of your arse and get into the 2016. It ain't 1990 anymore, right? I get that it's a protection of product, okay? I understand how cease and desist laws work, right? Right. But it's no excuse anymore, and I might have to make a full video on this entirely unto itself, but it's no excuse anymore for all these big AAA companies to cease and desist things. If it's a good idea or a good project, what you do is you go to the people, you say to them, hey, come here. You know this Ambient project? Well, it's got ponies, and we kind of own them. But this project, we like it. We're going to take you on board, and we're going to make it, right? We're going to fund it or whatever with a little bit of whatever goes on. But no, AAA companies don't do that. It's like when there was that HD remake of Mario 64. What did Nintendo do? Cease and desist. That Zelda Maker thing that I covered a while back. Zelda Maker looked really good. You can make your own dungeons. It was kind of like an official RPG maker. That would have been a nice game. You know, $10 on the eShop. I would have played Zelda Maker $10 on the eShop. But no. Slapped it with a cease and desist. Like, Nintendo stopped cease and desisting shit. If it's a good idea, contact them. Talk to them. Hasbro, this project, you're the same. Don't have your head so far up your arse because you're a AAA company, right? You're still a business, and this shit can make you money. So what you do is you email the Ambient people, you say, yeah, the ponies, they're ours, but we'd like to take this project further. Don't cease and desist it, because that's just stupid, petty, mindless AAA thought process now. If it's a good product, take that product on board. Adapt to your situation, Hasbro. Okay? Right. Damage, 26,000. Well, my rant ended with 26,000 damage, but we still got 86 health, so eventually you do fall into the abyss. But yeah, so that's what I think about it. Let me know your thoughts. So don't, just because it's ponies, right? Because I know there's a lot of people that will go back and forth on fandoms, and there can be fan wars. Let's not have fan wars. Let's not call each other pony fags. Let's not call each other people that don't... I don't know what the ponies call people that don't like the show. Haters, whatever. So let's not have haters calling people pony fags, and let's not have the pony people calling people haters. Let's all get along. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to just cut a little bit there. Someone came in. But yeah, so let's not have each other calling people names in the comments. Let's take what this project is out of the discussion, okay? It's not a pony project. It can be a wizard. It can be Spyro the Dragon because she can charge, jump and glide. You know, let's take what Celestia is out of the equation. Let's remove Ambient herself out of the equation, and let's have a nice intellectual discussion about what you thought of the game overall. Not the pony, not Ambient, but the actual casting of magic, the different buttons you have to press to cast the different spells, the puzzle design, the overall aesthetic of the thing. Let's talk about the game itself. Let's remove the pony from the situation, okay? So that way we can all be happy. So even if you don't like the show, even if you hate the show, don't look at this as a pony product. Don't look at this as part of the show. Look at it as an interesting, magical fantasy RPG, okay? Because, as I say, all of you are amazing in the comments section. All of you are absolutely fantastic in the comments section. You are all really friendly. I don't think I can get out of this. I'm going to have to reload, but I'm going to quit anyway. But you're all really friendly. You're all really nice. You know, my comment section is usually quite clean. But yeah, you're all really friendly, really nice with each other. You all play well together. So let's keep that going. Again, some of you may like the product, some of you may hate it. But let's keep the positivity and the niceness going and have a discussion about the game overall and not Ambient herself. She does not factor into this, okay? Right. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you don't want to miss out on more Let's Look At, feel free to subscribe. Let me know what you think about this, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Also, I forgot to mention the music is bloody awesome. Here's a little bit of it, just to see what you think. See you in the next one.